Hello you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Liz. I'm a 26-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer whose main goal is to reduce debt and increase wealth. So if that is something that interests you, then please keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so we're going to be stuffing $500 for December week 3. So let's go ahead and make sure it's all here. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500. So it is all here. Thank goodness. And how is everybody doing? Are you guys preparing for Christmas? Have you gotten all of your gifts yet? I am pretty much done with Christmas shopping now. So I'm going to, behind the scenes after this video, calculate everything I've spent so far on Christmas to either see if we are under budget, on budget, or over. And that way I will know kind of how to move forward from here because I'm not going to be unstuffing anything until the end of the month. So let's go ahead and get started though. We have my wallet here. And she is thick this week, guys. So I, for some reason, apparently this week, got a lot more coins than I normally do or have been in recent weeks. I'm not mad about it. I mean, it all gets added into the savings aspect of things. And so I'm excited about that. And we are coming up on the end of the year. I can't even believe it that 2026 is right around the corner. That is insane to me. And that we're going to be seeing how much we've managed to save over the year and kind of do some reflecting and then, you know, come up with some new goals for the year 2026. And I haven't even really thought about it, you guys, of like what I want my goals to be for 2026 financially. But I know that I have some, I'm sure. Okay, so let's get into what we have. So I have a good bit left over. So we have 20, 35. So 35 going into my little savings thing here. I'm not going to count it or organize it or anything. I'm just going to stick it in, forget about it, and put it to the side. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 $1 going into my little $1 savings here. So that's also very exciting. Okay. So wallet, it's going to be per usual. So we're going to be doing our 50 and then the 310s for eating out, which I don't know that I'm actually going to be eating out much this week. Because I don't have to go to work. And so a lot of my day will, you know, most of it can be done with like meal prepping. And then we also are doing like Christmas dinners and stuff, all that jazz. So that is going to be it for my wallet. And let's get into bills. So first up is water. Now, I did unstuff water because it had to be paid on the 15th, so that is already done. We are stuffing a 5 today. So let me pull this out. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 now in water. Water is such a weird one because they sent us a thing where we can set it up for electronic payment, but I haven't done it yet. I've still been doing like the cash method. And it's just funky. Okay, next up is electricity. Electricity is only going to get 30 today. I know how much I owe, and we are already over the amount. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and 125, which that's over. So we'll have a little bit extra going into January to get us started, which is awesome. Loan is, or my credit card is getting 75. So 50, 70, and a 5. So now we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 220, and 225. Now going towards my credit card, and that is for the credit card balance transfer that I did. Okay, next up is Apple. Apple and Amazon are pretty much the same as they always are. 10, 20, or yeah, 10, 20, 30. So that's that. Amazon's going to be the exact same. So adding a 10, 10, 20, and 30. All right, so last month, I realized that I didn't stuff enough in my AT&T because I did 15 across all 4 weeks instead of doing 15 2 weeks and 20 the other 2 weeks. So we did manage to adjust that. So we're putting a 20 in today. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So next cash stuffing, this will be good to go. Okay, phone is also... phone is getting a 10 today. So we have 10, 20, 30. And I need to not overstuff, but I need to kind of compensate because I need to have this fully funded by the end of the month. So we'll fix that on the next cash stuffing. And then HOA is getting a 10. So we now have 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200 now in HOA, which is awesome. We're doing good on that so far. Okay, and let's get into my next binder, which we're going to do my short-term savings, my kind of revolving funds, if you want to say. Although even some of my long-term savings recently has been revolving, so it's just whatever. Clothes is going to be getting a 20 today. So I have 20, 35 now in clothes, which I think that actually does cover my New Year's outfit, which is awesome. Gifts is not getting anything. Hair is not getting anything. Fun is going to be getting 30 today because I'm going to be leaving for Florida and I'm going to be spending New Year's in Florida. So I want to make sure that I have at least a little bit to get me by. So we have 20, 30, 45. So 45 now in fun. And most of that's just going to be for food and drinks. Like I'm not going to be spending on anything crazy. Okay, Ringo is getting 15, and baby boy has a haircut this week, so this should cover him. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65 now in Ringo's fund. Okay, nothing is going in self-care, but it has 15 in there. And then there's nothing in what is my mom and dad budget, but we're gonna fix that for next year. Okay. And last but not least, let's get into my long-term savings. All right, so we have car maintenance up first, and it is getting a 10. So we now have 10, 20, 30, 40 in car maintenance. Christmas, y'all, my envelope has fully just disintegrated on itself. Christmas is also getting a 10. And so we now have 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 310, 20, 30, 40. So 340 in Christmas. And again, I will be doing kind of a scan of everything that I've bought for Christmas and calculating it up to see where I am budget-wise. All right, emergency is getting a 20. So we have now in emergency 500, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80. So 680 in emergency. Next up is going to be my Mardi Gras fund. I'm still stuffing this, guys. I need to, again, kind of do some recon to see how much has been spent this month and how much I need to continue to save, because this is going into February. So I'll do that behind the scenes, unless you guys comment and you want to see it. But it's kind of hard to do planning on camera. So... because it's going to be a lot of silence and me talking to myself. So, yeah. But this is for Mardi Gras. So we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240. Yes, and that is correct. Okay, so 240 in my Mardi Gras fund. All right. Next up is property taxes, and we are getting it going on this one. And this one's getting 70 today. So we have, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So property taxes, we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 400, 450, 500, 520, 40, 60. So 560 now in property taxes. We're kicking butt and taking names on that one. Okay, so for some reason, I have run out of bills, and I know that I've done my calculations correct ahead of time. So give me just a second. I need to figure out what I did. Okay. You guys, I genuinely do not know what happened or why all of a sudden I'm missing a 20 and a 10. That's insane to me. I don't know why, but I have a 20 and a 10 in here that I'm going to pull it out because whatever. I have to. Okay. So where were we? We were at pet emergency. So pet emergency is getting a 10. So we now have 10, 20, and 30 now in pet emergency. And, okay. Medical is getting this 20 here. So now in medical, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, and 125. I'm going to have to big time stuff medical because, of course, the end of the year, I got my teeth cleaned, and with the x-rays and everything else they had to do, they also had to redo a filling for me. I did owe a good bit, so I'm having to stuff this. I also have like another medical bill that came about from when I recently got my insurance and had to go to the doctor for something, and so medical is going to be kicking my butt for a little bit, but it's going to be okay. All right, retirement. And then last is vacation. It is getting this $5 here. So now on vacation, we have 20, 30, 35. So that's going to be it. I genuinely do not know what happened. I am going to have to go back and look at the footage and see. I am confused, on how I just missed a 20 and a 10 somewhere, but apparently I did. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below anything else you would like to see from me. And of course, make sure to subscribe so that you never miss another video from me. And with all of that being said, guys, make sure that you work hard so you can play harder. And I will see y'all in my next video. Also, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all of the things above. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.